Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to day 5 of the Snowdrop Tundra sleep research at the 55% area bonus. I've gotten up to close to 2.5 million, so I'm getting close to that 500 million drowsy threshold for today's sleep into Sunday. So this is the 1.5 that was from Friday into Saturday, which is today. It will be interesting to see if it's going to be dozing. That is what I'm looking for because it is that Delibird I'm into. And so you can see that's a decent chunk of dosing. It's not impossible. Oh man, it just bicked over and snoozing. That's unfortunate. I don't think there's a single Pokemon here I'm interested in that is snoozing. Potentially Eevee. So this right here is almost new record territory. But because I got 90 sleep score again, then yeah, 290. That's still pretty good. It'll be interesting to see tomorrow though, if I can manage to cross 500 mil. Hey, I forgot about Ampharos. Of course, I'll take a Mareep. And you can see that I put on a Growth Incense and a Luck Incense, looking for that Dream Shard feast. Whoa, there's a lot of Slowpokes. There's a Flaffy, Slowbro, Cleffa. What? There's the Delibird, even though it is snoozing. That is because of the event week. I forgot. That's amazing. This is the perfect screenshot for hide and seek. Okay, so we got that. That's pretty exciting. Let's see if it is hungry though. I would also be interested in a Cleffa personally. I do think potentially Togekiss is an underrated Pokemon. Right now people have it placed in the F tier or the D tier. Personally, I think it is a B or an A tier Pokemon. It just depends on use. Whoa, 20,000 Dream Shards, I'll take it. I think potentially if you build a mono fairy team with multiple metronome, that could be interesting if it draws Helper Boost Fairy. And so that's what I'm going to try to do. I do have a cracked Sylveon. Then I have 2 Togekiss that are pretty strong. And then I want a Cleffa at some point. Wait, hang on. What's the Slacking? Slacking is a berry specialist, but it's kind of a dual specialist because its ingredient... its skill rate is so high. Its ingredient rate is too big too. That is a problem though. Okay, let's just get on to the Delibird here. I'm going to give it a premium biscuit. I don't think I'm going to crit it like yesterday. No. So at this point, I just keep feeding it until it is full. I haven't had the best of luck with Delibird so far, so we'll just have to see if it wants more than one biscuit here after the first. It's all full. Well, great. Then now what do we do? I don't want the Slowbro. I already have a whole full team of Altaria. I have 5 Altaria that I can work on. Don't really want a Slowpoke yet. Flaffy. Nice for candies, but I'm not going to catch it just because. I think it's going to be the Cleffa in this video. Thankfully. Wait, is it possible? Okay, I'm going to go Great Biscuit after the 2 normal ones. Hey, let me change my mind. Because it could be problematic if it accepts the Great Biscuit and the Poke Biscuit and then is full. And so I'd rather hold on to those Great Biscuits and then see what happens here. If it's still full after 2, then I'll be happy here. Oh, nice, a crit. There we go. That could have been my Poke Biscuit after the... Oh, man. Really? Am I not going to get a single Pokemon today? No, we can't have a video without a Pokemon. Alright, it seems that there is a Mareep here that wants to be fed. And this one I can guarantee, so that's what we got today. Let's have a look at the Ampharos. And I already have a really strong Ampharos. It doesn't have any skill triggers. If I'm not mistaken, it has main skill chance up nature. But all the sub skills are just skill level up M, skill level up S, and then I don't remember what else it has. Most of the good stuff is happening at like 75, so It's gonna be a long one. Delibird. Oh man, hiding in the grass. Maybe tomorrow. That could be nice. So, I think it's gonna be a Delibird candy for the friend list. Most people should be happy about that. And now that I'm not doing any nap sessions, it won't get overwritten either. So there's a decent chunk of candies here. And we'll have to look at this Mareep. And then maybe afterwards, I can showcase my Ampharos. I went over it quickly the other day. But it's always nice to look at the Pokemon multiple times. Naughty Nature. Eggson, level 30. It's a skill specialist, so Dream, Shard, bonus, that's a troll skill. Ingredient Finder S, another troll. Skill Trigger S, Helping Speed M. And the main skill chance down Nature, that sucks. So this one's going straight into my Ampharos, just gonna fuse them. Okay, so I'm gonna head over to my bag real quick. No, actually, it is dinner time. Let's see if I can cross. Well, I already know that I will cross 2.5 mil here, so before we make the dinner, how about we check out the Cram-O-Matic? I forgot to send my report to Brovinnie in his spreadsheet yesterday, so today I will remember. At the very least, I have video evidence, so I can go back and watch what I actually got yesterday, and then contribute to some community research. All the work that he's doing over there is really great, and I like learning about the game. Hey, here's a great success. 2 grass types. That's amazing. That's going to help me with my Meganium when I find the Chikorita eventually. Okay, I'm just going to dump my Wobbuffet candy. That's been my plan all week. And you can see currently I have exactly the candies I need to get rid of the Wobbuffet candy that I've stored up. So got 160 candies left, so I'll do it one more time today, 3 more times tomorrow, and then I'll have like 18 candies or something left. Let's see. Gotta scroll a whole lot now to find the Wobbuffet. It was at the top at the beginning of this week, and now it's at the bottom where it belongs. All right, let's see if we can find another great success. Apparently, it's not particularly common. No, okay. No exclamation mark, just straight up candies. So, I think at that point, we should cook some food. And then I want to have a look at my Ampharos. Maybe I have some other Mareep that we can peek a look at and release. And feed that Ampharos. All right, so I have a lot of ingredients left over here. But I'm thinking that I don't even need to blow my bag this week all that hard. Like, I can just carry some leaks into next week and maybe I can just do it like that. So we have 22 cacao, 8 slowpoke tail. Those I'll use tomorrow for Sunday cooking. And then I'm thinking the fiery herb and the large leeks. I kind of like the... Oh, I have space for more, 2 more. Oh, I don't have any more. That's what happened. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like using this team as Snowdrop Tundra, and honestly, I think I'm just going to camp out here until I find the Delibird. It's been way too long. Hey, a crit meal. That's amazing. 100,000. That makes me very tempted to use a couple helper whistles, because then maybe I can climb towards like 550 million. But at this point, it doesn't even do much because the drowsy power benefit kind of caps out around 300. So I may even consider doing a nap, but then I should have done that already, which makes this a little bit awkward. So maybe I'll do that after this video and carry a nap into tomorrow. Because, like, if we look at my account here, my record is 361. But you kind of don't really need much more than 300, so maybe I should break it up into 2 sessions. It would really help me find Delibird, potentially. So I'll just have to think a little bit about that. So we cooked the meal, we got the candies, And we also caught a bad Mareep. So if I sort here by Pokedex number and scroll down to generation 2, we have 2 Mareep potentially to review. This one we got today. Main skill chance down nature on a skill specialist is rough. You can't really recover from that. So this one's going straight to the professor. And apparently I have another Mareep that is starred. I don't know why. Inventory, skill trigger M. Skill trigger M is pretty strong. Helping speed S is strong. Skill trigger S. And the main skill chance up too. Whoa, that is really good. I think if I get this one to level 50 and sub-skill seed and hopefully don't double up that. No, it's locked. That's amazing. Inventory M here is actually helpful because it allows me to sub-skill seed that, helping speed at level 50. So yeah, this one's definitely a long-term champ of a Mareep. So yeah, I should just nickname this Ampharos already. And maybe by the time we have an electric area, maybe I'll have 2 Ampharos. But then, plot twist, I have a shiny Flaffy with these stats right here. It's got skill trigger S, skill trigger M, helping speed S. Well, it's basically the same here. The skill trigger M comes in earlier, and the helping speed S comes in earlier. Although that skill trigger S here is level 100. But yeah, this one's really, really strong. I did not know I had this one. So that is amazing. I'm excited for it. And even though I have this Ampharos right here, I'm always looking for another Amphi. So we have skill level up M. Oh yeah, the skill trigger M, of course. And then skill level up S. Helping speed S at level 75. That's going to be juicy. Gonna sub-skill that one and get a fast Ampharos. So maybe I should hold off on the candy spend because this other Mareep is really, really strong. And I don't really mind having 2 Ampharos. We'll just have to see how this all pans out. Okay, there was another thing I wanted to showcase in this video. I talked a little bit about the Espeon yesterday. And essentially, if you find hungry evolutions and you have a bonus biscuit, you might as well. And you can just keep them in your collection and use them as a candy converter. So I showcased this yesterday, but it applies to all the evolutions. So Eevee and all the other types. And so essentially 50% of all the type candies you can funnel into an evolution and pop it back into a different evolution. And so that is pretty strong. Quite a cool mechanic. Since last time, I got another shiny Togetic. Both of them suck, so that is unfortunate. This one's got speed down, and it has none of the hallmarks of a skill specialist. It has skill level up S, but I don't really care too much about that. This one I found in the past 2. For some reason, they like being speed of help down and main skill down. So that's not good. Helping bonus is pretty strong. But thankfully, I have a couple Togekiss down here to help me out. So overall, I would say my Eclipse is the strongest Pokemon in my collection of the Togekiss. So it's got speed up, berry finding, helping speed M, skill level up M, skill trigger M, and then another helping speed S. It's got double ginger. I think I would have preferred mono eggs, but you can't ask for everything. And then this one was an early bad investment. I didn't understand what I was doing. And yeah, you can see this is basically week 1. And I want Togekiss. I don't care if it's good or bad. I want Togekiss. And yeah, it's got energy recovery up, main skill chance down, and then ingredient finder. If we have a look at Togekiss in the widget, you can see that it has a really bad ingredient rate of 16%. So that ingredient finder M does basically nothing. It buffs it from roughly 16% to around 20. So yeah, you don't want eggs and ginger on the Togekiss. You want skill triggers, which is what this one is for. It's got skill level up M, main skill chance up, and then skill trigger M and skill trigger S. The skill trigger S comes in a little bit late, but overall, I think potentially if I have this Togekiss, and this Togekiss, and my Sylveon, and the Cleffa eventually, maybe in the future, then that could be pretty strong. If I can have 3 Metronome Pokemon just popping off and doing their Metronome business, then potentially I have a chance of getting the Helper Boost Fairy on 5 Fairy type Pokemon. So that is pretty strong. Okay, so the final thing I really wanted to showcase, which was the main reason why I popped into the bag to begin with. Yeah, I found another shiny Eevee too, but it also sucks. We don't have to look at it, but okay, we'll do it. It's got energy recovery bonus, sleep EXP bonus, neutral nature, skill level up M, helping speed. It's just very meh. And it is unfortunate. I'm past level 40 in friendship level with the Eevee, so 2 of those sub skills are guaranteed gold. Okay, let's get to the point. I found my honey Ivysaur / Venusaur. I think. I am not 100% decided yet on it, but you can see it is mono, honey, and it's berry finding. So this is exactly what I talked about for weeks that I wanted. And now that I have it, I feel a little bit conflicted because you can see overall it's okay. It's got berry finding and inventory, and that's a good combo on an ingredient specialist where you have berry finding. But it has triple honey, which is what I was looking for. So triple honey, berry finding, inventory, and then another good sub skill, which is ingredient finder on an ingredient Pokemon. So if I can just get this leveled up, and then the skill triggers are kind of nice, I guess, because ingredient magnet can do something sometimes every now and then, but skill rate of 2%, you're not going to go far with that, even with a 36% and an 18% increase. So I would have liked to see a Pokemon that has a more ingredients focused sub skills on my mono ingredient, but I'm thinking long term that I want to find a really cracked Pinsir. Pinsir has double apples, and it is based honey. So that means I can run Pinsir, Pinsir, Pinsir. Oops, I'm running low on honey. Switch in the Venusaur, and to the point where I have enough honey, I can switch back to Pinsir. What I'm also thinking is, for certain events, I might be able to use this Venusaur, eventually, at Lapis Lakeside as a preparation for the following week if it's locked in that I get the certs. So, for example, I can run the berry finding Venusaur, triple honey on Lapis, and just build up a bag of like a lot of honey. And then if I go to a different area later, then I will essentially have a lot of honey. I will have benefited from the berry finding at Lapis, and then I don't really have to care too much about the optimization that week if it's a prep week. And so overall, I think I settled on the Venusaur, and then I'll be hunting Pinsir next, the same way that I've been hunting Delibird. And oh man, the developers are really getting me, because yeah, I have hunted a lot of Delibird. They are very expensive to catch, unfortunately. And so these are my 9 so far. I don't think I've released a single one. No, I haven't. Okay. Well, yeah, so I guess that's it for this video. Look forward to tomorrow, 500 million. If I decide on not doing a nap, I feel tempted to nap just because I'm really hitting the point where I'm not getting any better Pokemon because of the higher DP. So maybe I'll just do a 3-hour nap right now and try to be very vigorous with it and just force dosing. That would be amazing. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And you can also stay tuned for another video that I'll put out on my spreadsheet, the Pokemon Organizer. I made some big changes today, which I think a lot of you will like. And so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching.